Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. So my name is Muhammad Faisal. I'm the founder of Nafi Islamic College. Uh, as a graduate of MIT, Stanford, and some of the top universities, as a veteran of the industry working in cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and all the emerging technologies, as an immigrant who came and who worked in UK, in USA, in Canada, and the whole of European Union, pretty much. As a person who has worked in Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 100 companies, and as a person who has worked at a C level, as a chief information officer, chief information technology officer, chief technology officer, chief information security officer, I was the one who started my career from the ground up. And I had the experience of seeing Muslims around the world, whether they are like in the UK, in USA, in Canada, in European Union, in GCC. One of the things that I've seen is there are two things which are missing. Either you get the best dunya education, but you don't have the religious education, or either you get the best religious education, but you don't have any dunya education. You need to have both at the same time. You need to have a balance. And this balance is very important in today's world because you have to work in the industry, you have to start your own businesses. Whatever you do, you need to harness the power of education in this world today. One of the reasons that the Muslims all over the world are not successful, or they don't have any say in the West, or on a greater extent around the world, is because we don't have a defined pathway of how can we be successful. In the West, education is getting more and more expensive. There are traditional, pathways that you have to follow. First, you do your, 10th grade, 12th grade college. Then you go to the university for 3 to 4 years. And that's a good solid, after the 10th grade, that's a good solid 2 years of college, 4 years of degree, 6 years at a Nafi. And there's no religious education. You lose your religious identity as you move forward. At a Nafi, we have created a college, a Nafi Islamic College. It's an extension of a Nafi International College. What it does is it provides you a platform where you can become a scholar within 5 years, become a hafid, with multiple recitations if you want to follow that. All the teachers are coming from Egypt, and they're all Arab speakers, and from Jordan, and from Saudi, and from these different places. The primary mode of teaching is, in the first year, English and Arabic. But as you proceed in the second, third, fourth, fifth year, it's all Arabic, because our emphasis is on Arabic. At the same time, you get the best education in the world, an education that gives you an accredited diploma. You can complete level 3, level 4, level 5, RQF level 5, and RQF level 6. That is equivalent to a bachelor's degree. That equivalency can give you access to American universities, UK universities, like in Australia and Canada, wherever you are, or wherever you want to go to study, you get access to that. In which disciplines? This is the amazing part. So if you log on to the university, the Islamic College website, islamic.anafi.com, you will land here. Now the amazing part is, if you go to the learning pathway, we cover all the key sciences of taking you to the next level. In the first semester, year 1, you're going through Arabic language, Al-Arabiyya Bayna Yadayk, Nur al-Bayan, and all of these things are covered. But at the same time, we are covering multiple tracks. These are accredited diplomas that you're covering as well at the same time. This enables you to be ready for the future. Part of this diploma, you will end up covering different fields within like the global innovation framework that we have, the core integration framework. These are the technologies that enables right now the world economy to beat. These are the technologies that are applicable, and this is where the jobs are for the next 20-25 years. It covers all the core disciplines. It's up to you to choose at least 2 disciplines. On top of it, we will already cover cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. We will cover cloud computing. We will cover big data. All of GRC, governance system compliance, is already covered. But on top of these things, you have the option of picking up 2 domains from the core integration framework. You can pick up AI, ML, cloud, big data, any of these which are already covered, but on top of it, you can cover 5G, 6G communication, blockchain, synthetic media, brain-computer interface, digital infrastructure. It's your choice. You can pick up any of these areas from the digital and intelligence power. This is where like most of the jobs are. From the defense and security power, you can pick up supply, semiconductors and chip design, quantum computing, drones and autonomous systems, robotics, satellite and ISR, surveillance and navigation, nuclear technology providers, deterrence and energy resilience. You have the world at your fingertips. In the industrial and manufacturing pillar, you can pick up Industry 4.0 transformation, advanced materials and nanotech, supply chain resilience, competitive manufacturing hubs, critical components of the, it's up to you what you want to pick up. So from the energy sector, from the health and biopower, all of those core sectors, space and aerospace, financial and economic power, creative and education, it's up to you what you would like to pick up. In all of these areas, we provide you hands-on labs, lectures, notes, reading material, and 360 credits for university. So you get the credits for level 3, which is equivalent to high school, RQF level 4. You get the credits for level 3, and then RQF level 4 is separate, level 5 is separate, and level 6 is separate. There's a document known as Qualification Can Cross Boundaries. If you go there, you'll be able to see all the information. Our diplomas are regulated and accredited by UK, and we follow the RQF standard, the Regulated Qualification Framework. We will teach you 3, 4, 5, and 6, plus 2 specializations from the CIF framework, Core Integration Framework. You will end up with all the core skills you need, and at the same time, a qualification which is global. It is accepted in all the G20 countries. You can go to Japan, you can go to USA, you can go to Canada. If you are living in these countries, you can secure employment here faster. So we cover all the core aspects, ensuring that you are ready for the future. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you can preserve your Islamic knowledge, but at the same time, Islam is important for you to live, how to live in this world. It's very important. It's the most critical aspect. You need food for your heart. That's the food for heart. But at the same time, you also need to put food on the table. One of the things I've seen over and over again globally is that there are Muslim communities around the world living in the West, living in GCC, but one of the single biggest problem that they have, direction of building up careers. One thing we have learned from this whole Gaza war is that Muslims, they are lacking in some of the critical aspects. If you go into medicine, you will see all the Zionists managing those aspects. If you go into banking and financial, you will see all of those people working there. If you go to any industry, in the IT, in the tech sector, wherever you want to go, you will find those people because they have been holding the reins of power over there. Because of artificial intelligence, now we have an opportunity to cash in. Now we have an opportunity to remove that obstacle we had when education was controlled and was not accessible to us. This platform, Nafi, is providing you all of those things under the direction and teaching of some of the best tutors available. This is completely online. You save all the money in terms of like doing your bachelor's or high school or whatever. You can do all of those things from the comfort of your home. We intend to open physical campuses. We are opening the first campus in Riyadh. The first campus is already in Pakistan. So we are opening the second campus in Riyadh and in UAE. And the goal is to open one in Canada and USA as well. The Muslims have to rise up. They're the most important people right now in our community are the youth. The youth needs to realize they can do a lot. They can have their political say. They can have their voice on the international stage. How? By establishing companies, establishing your persona, going outright into the community, building up new companies and new enhancements, new products, creating wealth opportunities for all the community of the Muslim community at large. This is one of the biggest opportunities you guys have. You'll study and do a degree which can cost you anywhere. A bachelor's degree can cost you hundreds and thousands of dollars. Here you pay a nominal, a 10%, like less than 5% of the fee of the bachelor's, and you get the bachelor's. Less than 5%. And you get the bachelor's. You get all the skills. You know, there was a research by Harvard University, Harvard Business School. They said one of the 6 reasons why universities are failing. Students, they want jobs. University, they only give them degrees. Employers, they want skills. Students only have a piece of degree. Right? Employers want people to be fully trained. Because of artificial intelligence, things are changing very, very fast. The entry-level jobs are going away. Rather than going through a longer phase of doing your degree and everything, etc., that will take you longer. You have the opportunity of doing this from the comfort of your home on 20-25% of the time. So if the college after your 10th grade is 2 years of college, 4 years of degree, that's 6 years. You can do the whole thing. If you just want to do the worldly part, you can cover that in 2 years' time. And you can go for a master's. But for the Islamic degree, you can cover all of those aspects and you can continue to follow that pathway. So we cover all the core aspects in Year 2, Arabic language and everything, in Quranic studies and memorization, the art of tajweed and all of those aspects are covered. Year 3, we emphasize on Arabic a lot. Then Quranic studies, the art of tajweed, methods of exegesis, and all of these other things are covered. Legal interpretation of verses, analytical hadith, all of those things. It covers each and every aspect of becoming a scholar. And most of these scholars are coming from Jamiat al-Azhar. So you get the best education of dunya, you get the best education of akhirah, and you get the job guarantee in terms of completing the program. Completely hands-on, no exams. No exams in the worldly part, no. Only assignments and labs and MCQs. No written exams. Everyone can pass. Everyone is able to secure employment. In the worldly education part, right now we have 98% employment. So, this is my invitation to all the Muslims living in the West, in the GCC and all over the world. And Nafi Islamic College is available. Go online, islamic.alnafi.com. Go there, study, apply. Our sessions will be starting from January of 2026. From the first week of January, the session is about to start. Apply and file your application today. If you have any questions, you can reach out to the website. Again, my name is Muhammad Faisal. I'm the founder and the global CEO of Nafi Group and the founder of Islamic College as well. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.